Hi guys, hope you're doing well. This is the second video lecture tutorial on the Cisco Packet Tracer. In the previous video we have seen that different kinds of topologies like mesh, star, bus and hybrid topologies. So in this video we will see the difference between routers and switches. So what is a router? A router is a network. Router in itself is a network. It connects various networks simultaneously, whereas switches is used to connect the various devices. You can see in these examples also, routers is connecting, the router is making a network, whereas the switches we are connecting different kinds of devices in that. You should remember one point, that if you are connecting one PC also to the router, it becomes a network, not a connection. But in case switches, it becomes connection when you are connecting any devices to the switch directly. So let me tell you a quick definitions of some terms which we will use by doing practically. So what is an IP, what is a subnet mask, and what is a gateway? So an IP is an internet protocol address. It is an address of our network devices by which we are doing communication between one device to another device. Like we are having phone number, and when we are calling on the other numbers, then other phone rings. So we are communicating between one phone to another phone by phone number. So this is like an IP of our device. So what is a subnet mask? So basically subnet mask is used to identify the difference between network address and the host address in the IP address. Means which part of IP is network address and which part of IP is host address. You can read more about in this. I will give you the link in the description box. So what is a gateway? Gateway helps by giving permissions to send the information between one network devices to another network devices. Okay, so you can also read more about this gateways in the description box. I will give you the link, because this is not my concern to discuss all the points here. I hope that you must be clarified on these points. So now let us discuss by doing practical. So let us take the router's connection. So first I'm taking this, go to this network devices and bring 128.1.1 router, and let us bring to PC. And you must know that between routers to PC we are joining this copper crossover wire. So let us click on this copper wire. You can see that here the name is coming. Click on this copper wire, click on this PC, choose fast ethernet 0, click on router, fast ethernet 00. As the router 2811 router is having two fast ethernet connection, and in the network, in this devices, PCs, there is only one network connection. Now again click on this crossover wire, click on PC, fast ethernet 0, click on router, fast ethernet 01. So you can see this is in red color, you can see clearly. Now let us connect switch also. Let us bring a switch. For this I will use 29, this first number switch 2960. Bring this switch here. Let us bring devices also, and in case switch we are connecting these straight wires. Go to wires, this you can see copper straight, choose, click on PC, fast ethernet 0, click on switch, and this first number fast ethernet 01. Again click on straight wire, PC3, fast ethernet 0, and click on switch, fast ethernet 02. So now you can see that this is in the blue color. This will also be convert into the blue color. So this indicates that the connection is happening right now. This is on, this indicates on, but in this case you can see clearly that this is not in the on state. Okay, so now let us give an IP address to both of these PCs. Like IP will be 192.168.0.1 and subnet mask will be 255.255.0. Like in the all computers we are giving that to this subnet mask only. In this case also we will give this IP as 0.2 and subnet mask will be same. Let us give this same IP address to this computer. Click on PC, desktop, IP and give this IP address here, 192.168.0.1. subnet mask, when you will click it will automatically fetch. Just cut the window. Again PC3, click desktop, IP address and give this one IP address 192.168.0.2. click on subnet and cut this window. Now let us check by sending packets. You can see that when you will click on this sign window, you can see my arrow. When you will click on this arrow sign, it will on this window. And now let us send this packet between one device to another device. You can see successfully we have sent between this switch. We can see from PC third to second also we can see. Okay, so now let us check by sending in this network router. You can see, okay, so we have not given IP address. So first let us give IP address to this. Click on this PC and so let me write here the IP address what I will give. So 192.168.1.2 and subnet will be same, 255.255.0. and in this case 2.2 and subnet will be same, and gateway will be, as we need gateway between, I have told you in the beginning of this video that gateway helps us to send the connection, to make established connection between one network device to another network device. So in this case gateway will be 192.168.1.1. like 1.2 we have taken this as an IP and 1.1 for gateway. Same in this case, 2.2 for IP and 2.1 for gateway. So let us give this IP address to this computer by going desktop, IP configuration 192.168.1.2. subnet will be same and gateway will be 192.168.1.1. click on PC1, desktop, IP and same as this, give your IP address 0.2.2. subnet will be same and gateway will be 192.168.2.1. cut this window. Now click on this router and go to configuration, fast Ethernet 00 and give the IP address. In this IP address you will give the sub gateway of this first computer, left side computer, 192.168.1.1, and the subnet you will give this 255.255.255.0 and on the status. In the second, give this IP address as a gateway of a second computer, 192.168.2.1, and subnet will be the same on the status. So both we have done. Now let us see and let us check by sending this packet whether this will be successful or not. From first PC to router it is successful. From second PC to router successful, and from first PC to second PC it is also successful. And if in case if this will not be successful, in sometimes it works because it fetches that the IP address of this both the computers, but if it will not work, then click on this uh, router, go to CLI and give the command as IP root, because we are doing this we have to do the configuration to the routers to make path and create gateway, then source to destination which we will route, and then it will be successful in sending packets. To give the IP at IP root 192.168.1.0, because 1.0 for this first computer, and from source this is a source to subnet 255.255.255.0, and then destination address 192.168.2.2, and then we will click enter and then cut this. And now check by sending packets whether this will work or not. You will get successful status, and then you can see that we can send both the packets from any device to any device, second to first, first to second, everything will work. So this was all about this video. Hope you like this video. If you like, then just share with all other friends also, so that they can also get the benefit. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.